Hi Sketch Lab friends, welcome back to the channel. Well, today he's got swim trunks, a melting popsicle, and that classic gummy squish. It's the summer gummy bear you didn't know you needed. Let's draw this cool little guy with Posca markers and bring the summer vibes to life. Let's get started. So I'm basically creating two guide points, and that creates the height of the head. So one of the things we want to do is always pay attention to the size relationships in our drawings. And we're also establishing the composition, right? So making good use of the space on our paper. And remember, we do build with basic shapes and forms. And so we are going to be using construction lines today. So I suggest you draw lightly, it's easier to erase. We're adding a little bit of a cheek onto this bear on the left-hand side, you can see, and kind of changing the outline a little bit. So this is something that's very common, starting off with a basic shape and then start to change its outline. So now you can see it looks a lot more like a bear on the left-hand side. Just those little teeny adjustments. And now we're going to go out and do the same thing on the other side. We're going to try to make this symmetrical, the same on both sides. Kind of altering that outline a little bit. And now we're going to draw another ear. And wow, look at that, see? Take a basic shape, just change its outline a little bit, and look, now we have a bear. Draw the inner part of the ear. So what is your favorite type of gummy bear? There's a few different brands out there. I think there's the Harbro gummy bears, the Albanese brand. They have those now at Hobby Lobby, I think. They're pretty good. I think those are my two go-to brands for gummy bears. And look how adorable these eyes are turning out. So to do the eye, once again, you're just creating the shape of the eye, leaving a little highlight. I'm basically drawing a circle, but I'm not going to draw through my highlights. And that's how I get the pupil, the black part of the eye. Their cute little nose, and that's what makes these characters so adorable. It's their expressions. Big eyes, little nose, little mouth. And look how adorable. Our little gummy bear. You see I curved the line to the left. I curved the line out to the right. Now I'm going to curve a line down. And this is going to be his waistline. And now we're going to start the shorts. So these two lines come down for his little swim trunks. And we're going to curve a line down. And once again, we're curving a line down. We want this to look more three-dimensional. If you draw a straight line across, it's going to look like a shape. And so just curve that line down a little bit. There you go. right there. And this is a great time to check your proportions, your size relationships. Make sure we don't draw the shapes too big or too small in relationship to one another. Look at this, curving a line down again. I want this to look like a cylinder. 3D gummy bear. You need to check out my 3D drawing playlist. I have tons of these videos, a lot of fun ones. And you can see that in my description below. Also, if you hadn't had a chance, make sure that you like and subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment. So you see how we curved a line out to the right, and now this line curves to the left. This little arm. And these are some construction lines I'm going to erase. Okay. This is his hand. His hand and his arm. This is going to be the popsicle stick. And now I'm going to start drawing the shape of the popsicle. Drawing a couple wavy lines. Here's his thumb. And then finishing off his arm. All right, I think he passed the cuteness test. Is he too cute to eat? I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and outline. I'm just using a Sharpie marker today. And if you don't have Posca markers, you can color with whatever you have. I'm basically using colors value. So this is going to be my base color today. So my base color is the light pink. Now I'm going in with white, and that's going to create some highlights. The paint is still wet, so you can see it is mixing into the paint. And now this is the darkest value. This is fuchsia. And then now the medium value, pink. So pink is the medium value, the fuchsia is the dark value. We're using 3 values today. And you can see as we start to create those highlights, we're creating that translucency and making this look more like a gummy bear. And for his swim trunks, I'm going in with bright yellow, which is basically orange in the Posca marker set. Look at these highlights I'm adding. And now I'm going in with the darker value. So even the popsicle, look at that, 3 values right there. Whenever you use 3 values, look at that, how 3-dimensional our character is looking. And just wait until we put this outline back on. So the cool thing about Posca is you can actually color mix onto the canvas. So you can do some really cool color gradations. And you can see with his shorts there, I did go in with a red orange, and I did also go in with an apricot, a light orange to kind of lighten up the left side of the shorts there. And now once we're reapplying that outline, look at all those details coming out. Wow, look how cool that looks. Well guys, I want to thank you so much for drawing with me, and thank you so much for being part of the Sketch Lab family. Hey, you gotta sketch them all, guys. Check out the playlist in the description.